Hey, so my thoughts on the Bishop Joel Tubman situation. I'm not really familiar with his ministry. I heard him preach a couple times, maybe like a year and a half ago at a conference. I think it was like in Orlando or something like that for Ryan the Strange. And he did a phenomenal job. And on the few times I've heard him minister, I thought he's done an excellent job. I wasn't aware until a year ago that he was under Bishop Jason. He was serving at the Potter's House. And I thought he had his own ministry church or whatever, but I didn't know he was serving somewhere. And so he's serving at Potter's House. And from all things that I've seen and researched, it seemed like he had served very well there. Many people were very happy what his ministry was. Some even thought maybe he could have been a successor if Sarah Jason, her husband, didn't want it. And so he gets this opportunity to go to Fort Lauderdale, Florida to minister. And from all accounts, the ministry begins to grow. He is very known, very popular. But besides all the carnality aspect of that, but he seems to have really a genuine heart, anointed and appointed by God. And so ministry grows and he gets unceremoniously fired by the church. Now, knowing church politics, it looks like it could have been jealousy. And that's just not being prophetic, that's just an assumption. Um, just because nothing really fits the narrative or makes sense. And so they sent out a letter on Sunday morning. The bishop of the church addresses it. Even how they had him labeled as the assistant pastor and things like that. He never really got the keys to the kingdom per se. And so I would say there could be that. I've heard a lot of people mention that. I'm not going to speculate that. I believe we should pray for the church and pray for Dr. Tubman. And if that is the thing, then I pray that God will speak to those parties' hearts. And there be some resolution, there be some peace if there needs to be peace. It may not need to be maybe an unpeaceable situation. But whatever may need to happen, we just ask God to do it. I don't think we need to pry or speculate, but I think we do need to pray for this because people are affected by this. Some may even move to Fort Lauderdale or may want to get back to church because of this ministry, and then for him to be fired, that could affect someone's walk. And so I think we need to be in prayer about that and seek the Lord really on that as the body of believers for both parties, not just Dr. Tubman or just the church, but both. I think we have to be equal in that and pray that whatever healing needs to happen or resolution needs to happen, may it happen. I pray much success for both the church and Dr. Tubman and whatever God will lead them to do next. And I just pray that this is something they can learn, they can grow, they can glean, and become better overall. So I believe in that man of God. I think he's a good man of God, and he's a great man of God. I'm not familiar to that church, but I believe they're a great church. They to be around as long as they have. They done something right. And so we thank God for both, man. We're going to pray for both. We're not going to villainize nobody, but let's intercede and pray for both.